Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hi. Here I am. I'm sharing a journal I made for a really sweet customer. Her name is Josie, and she had bought one of my snippet rolls way back when. You're still kind of not level. Just a second. Sorry. Close your eyes. Half a second. Like sort of like that. Okay. So she bought one of my snippet rolls a while back, and she got some birthday money, and she wanted to spend it on a journal from me. So, you know, that's so sweet and very not humiliating, humbling. Say humiliating. No, that's the wrong word. Humbling. So thank you, Josie. I hope you like this. And here we go. First of all, this will be, there's some things you're not going to see because I want it to be a surprise. So I'm not going to show you everything, but the journal, and this is a little packet I made. It's was on one of Rachel's tutorials once. And inside here is a bunch of little ephemera that you can play with. And I thought it'd be fun for you to work on the book too. So a lot of cute little ephemera in here. And so yeah, that's going in your book. And I have to figure out how to tie it. I used to know. Okay, well, I'll do that in just a minute. So it's right there. Here's the book. It's a cute little antiquarian book. This is leather right here. So I used a hidden spine, so I didn't want to ruin the leather right here. And the book is, just a second. I have to go a little bit fast because I have to turn the air off in here because it makes the camera shake. And so I'm going to get too hot. And the sun's coming in, so it's just that time of year. So this is about 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. It's a cute little book. I just love it. I love these antiquarian books. I just love them. This is my new thing. I don't know if I really get much joy out of making them like I used to before. I like using the old books. So, you know, it's funny. You know, I've been doing this for several years now, and it's like you start honing your skills of what you like. And this is what I like, so I thought I'm going to do what I like. Okay, so here we go. Inside, look. Now, I asked you for your birth date, and you told me, and I'd have to look it up to remind myself, but I didn't have the exact date, but I had pretty close, June 18th. And what's really cool about this is, look, it has the Queen's picture, and she just died this month. So I thought that was kind of extra special. So, you know, longest monarch, you know, saw everything. I think she was alive my whole life as queen. So, and what? Because I'm 66. So you got to think what. Yeah. So look at that. It's amazing. So anyway, and in here, so that I use that. I left this here. Hopefully you'll write some stuff in here. I don't know if that's what your plan is, but I like to encourage people to write a few things that are important to you just every now and then if you don't want to, if you're not a journal person that writes on every page. And here's a little beautiful tag I made. Rachel's technique of using the old book page. So all this is old book page, probably from the early 1800s, late 1700s. Because I really like that paper, so I like to use it. And then this is also old book page. So then I just slow stitched around it. It doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Okay, so then this is one of my very favorite Rachel digitals. I just love this. I don't know. I just love it. I wish I had this fabric. But I love, because I love the flowers are so pretty. So that's right there. Here's my little Pandora's Junk Journals right here. And I just sign my name and put the date on the back. This paper, oh, late 1700s, handwritten document. Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's just a little page you can write on. Here's a coffee dyed envelope that is not sealed. Of course, you can seal it and use it however you wish. But for right now, I have some of Rosemary's beautiful eco-dyed paper here. And a little bobbly paper clip that I made with 2 pearls, genuine pearls. This is a like a black pearl or, you know, purpley pearl, and this one is a green one. So I thought it went really perfect with the book. That's another reason why I sent you a bunch of stuff, because I thought it would be fun for you to, you know, embellish some of this yourself. So what did I do here? Is this is just glued on here for interest. The back side of that paper. Just some, I put a June page from this book. I forgot the name of it, but it has really pretty flowers on it for June. I think it's an English book, so it's probably English flowers. I don't know if it's our flowers over here. So this is one of, Rachel had those cute, as I bought some packets from her, and she had those little postcards in there that are, so I went ahead and decorated that up. And then over here I have just a little tag to put in here. Oh, this paper, Josie, it's so, this is going to be late 1700s, but you can feel all where the typing was. It's just all, you can feel all the letters and stuff. So fun. I put this just, okay, so then I saw Wendy's Journal Adventure. She did a cute thing. She had sent me, I bought something from her, and she sent me some of these little envelopes she got from the dollar store. So I went ahead and did the same. I did her tutorial on that. So, and I put it right here. So this is a real label that's, must be, it says perfume. Super pretty though, it's genuine label. And in here is just a couple of the tags I made. And so that's in here. I'm gonna make you watch me do it. And then just a cute little thing like that. Back side of that book, thistles. Oh, I love thistles. I just put a little bit, here's a little quote for you. We don't need to be perfect to do good deeds we don't need to be perfect to do good deeds in the world. We need to be sincere in our efforts. And there's no way I'm saying that name. Bergman. This is a piece of fabric, and I just glued it on here because I really liked how it looked, sticking with the greenish blue theme. This is the cover of this book. So it's 1815 is when the book is from. So it's a super antiquarian book, 1815, and it's just, that's the front page. Oh, look, more of the writing. Isn't it? Just look at it. I don't know if it has a date on here, but I bought them in French. I bought them from France, and so I'm pretty sure this is in French. But I don't know if it has a date, but I got a bunch of them, so I really like them. Just another piece of fabric here, kind of has your colors. This folds out like this. I hope you'll write in here because I left you quite a bit of space to write. And this is the first page of the book, so you could feel it and have fun with it. I believe it's Italian. I think I got this book from Rachel when she was selling some of her hoardy books, as she called them. That's in here, just fun. Okay, so then in here, I just stuck a piece of paper. This is an old piece of paper that's from, it's old, I could tell, because it's rag paper. Keep turning it around. No, okay, I guess it's like this. So I watched Nick the Booksmith, and I really like a couple of the things she did for Raggedies, so I put that in here. And one of the things she did was she just folded up a piece of paper and stuck it in here. So you can do whatever you wish. There's no date. But it's old because it's rag paper, I can tell. Okay, this over here is 1871. This will be a good thing for you to try because you can feel this rag paper here and that other paper, and this is 1871. This was not rag paper, you could tell. But it's still, this is very strong paper though. I did another tag. Put this in here without ruining everything if I can. This is Medieval Mirage. I really like her art, her pages too. So over here is, let's see, There's a little tuck spot. This must have attached to something. What did it attach to? Well, oh no, it's like, well, maybe it's one of those things over here. Let's see. It's attached to this maybe. I don't know. It's attached to something. And look at this really cute. I really like this as I want to live in this. I would like to live in Illinois, or Ohio, but I like how that looks. I like this stamp, so it's on there. This is just a cute little tag I made. Nothing too earth-shattering. Now this is a real piece of ephemera, and let's see. This might have been some I got from France too. I'm trying to see if there's a date. I'm sure there must be a date, but it's, oh wait. Not sure, but it opens up and it's you can figure out how to do that. It's a whole piece of paper you can journal on, or it's a vintage ephemera, like old antique ephemera. Okay, let's see. I like this to come out this way because I want that to show. Okay, let's go like this. And this way you can see some of my thinking here. Then I want this to show kind of like that. I think this, I didn't really sew it down. I just sort of, feels like I sewed here. So I must have just sewed it on the sewing machine like that and then put it down. Okay, like that. Just stay in there, buddy. Another piece of coffee dye paper. Now this is an old piece of, I believe this is French too, but I don't think it's 1911. But this is also French. Really pretty, right? Look at that. Okay. Piece of music, old book paper, music. Then the other side of that paper, because to make it fit in the book, I had to tear it down, so I just attached it here onto this other piece of here. So just, now I bought a couple of these. I bought one for me too, the P, but these are a vintage, but I'm thinking, I think the girl must have just, it must be just a printed one. So I bought it from somebody on Etsy, and because it has a J. Kind of looks like an L, but the L will go the other way. But it's like a vintage alphabet. So it's in here. It's in here like that. Okay, over here we have, so this is real paper. So then I just put a little tuck here, and then just some other embellishment there. And then I have another envelope. This is one of Rachel's envelopes that I did not glue down. So you can, write on here, or you can shut it and use it. You send it somewhere to someone. You send it to me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, Rachel has, I know people think it's a little crazy, but she has a digital where someone did a letter and they wrote all one way, and then they turned the paper and wrote this way. And it's in one of her digitals. And I thought, that's insane. But then when I look at it, it's super easy to read like that. So you could journal like that, write this way and then write this way. Wasn't that hard to read. See, over here, I have a little clippy. So I just made a little card thing here, sewed around it, and then you can do some writing on there. Okay, now it's my old fingers. This is super duper hard. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, I can't hold both. This one has to go like that, and then this is like that. There you go. The other side of that page. Oh, then I made this cute thing. Isn't it so cute with real flowers? Just, I don't know, because it's pretty. Is it? Oh, it's not too blurry. Has dried flowers in there, so yeah, I did that. Other side of the medieval mirage. I think it's some kind of a botany one or something. It's nice. I like this. Here's one of my cottage garden cards. On the other side of this, that's this other side of that. Then I made a raggedy look. So this was, I followed, well, Nick, this book, she did a book, oh, I wish I would have found that, I didn't catch it, but had a bunch of raggedy stuff all sticking out of it. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna do one of these. So I did a raggedy, and then like I said, I folded that paper like she did. So, so in here is just stuff sewn on. It's all real ephemera. It's all real. So it's kind of cool. Stamps and what have you. And this is a real old card. It's a J for your name. And this is also a genuine ephemera from the beginning of the century. Those embossed calling cards. That's in here, like that, and just like that. Super cute. Okay, so over here, more of the medieval mirage. Oh, so I did get your birthday. So this is an old book from 1926. It's a you know, a date book thingy. And I had your birthday here, so I thought that was kind of cute. And then this comes up, and you can store it, you can put something secret under there if you want. This is, I love this. I love how this book turned out. I hope you do too. More of her, Rosemary at the Rusty Peacock. I love her. I had a group of blue-green ones, which turned out nice because they fit perfectly in here. This is a picture of that from that book. I just love the writing on it and the artwork that the guy did. This is vintage. Believe me, I want to hoard these because I kind of want to use them myself, but I think it had something stuck to it. Look, it has a vintage tape messed up place there. Then this is another super old page, and this was printed crooked as I remember. But look, I love how look how the letters look and stuff. This is also late 1700s. This is this is one of the end pages on an old book. It might be from this book, I can't remember. But I just added it to this other page there to lengthen that. So I don't know if you care about how many pages, but there's 3 signatures and they each have, I think, 10. So I'm gonna say it's close to, so you got 3 signatures. 3 times 10 is 30 times, is it 4 or 2? Because you got the pages and you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like, oh, it's somewhere around 100 or 120 pages. So 1905. Whenever there's a date, I try and keep it in. So I love this Florentine paper. I just love it. And that's it. So this is your book. And it has a couple other cute things to come with it, but I'm not showing you that. And I'll put this up in my shop soon. I'll text you and tell you when it's ready. But I wanted you to see it. And thanks, Josie. It's really very humbling that you would do that. So thank you so much for spending your birthday money with me. And to everyone else, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.